Politics is about symbols, and this time was no different. A recent military designation has sparked a major diplomatic crisis between Warsaw and Kyiv. President Volodymyr Zelenskyy named an elite special operations unit after UPA heroes to honor their modern battlefield performance. And in response, Polish President Karol Nawrocki announced intentions to strip Zelenskyy of Poland's highest state award, the Order of the White Eagle. This dispute exposes deeply conflicting national narratives. What exactly is going on here? For Poland, the UPA, so Ukrainian Insurgent Army, is responsible for a campaign of genocidal ethnic cleansing in the 1940s that resulted in the deaths of an estimated 100,000 Polish civilians in Volyn in Ukrainian or Wołyń in Polish, so a historic region with deep Polish and Ukrainian roots. This violence also systematically targeted Jewish survivors who had escaped the Holocaust. Conversely, for Ukraine, the UPA is remembered as a symbol of anti-Soviet resistance and a heroic struggle for independence. And as Ukraine defends itself against the full-scale Russian invasion, this legacy of resistance is viewed as a vital tool for public resilience. And Ukrainian officials emphasize that this designation was a grassroots request from the frontline soldiers with no anti-Polish intentions. However, Polish leaders maintain that the memory of the victims is entirely non-negotiable. The risks of this trust crisis are exceptionally high, with some in Warsaw even calling for blocking Ukraine's EU accession over the scandal. And public solidarity is also facing pressure, as this unresolved dispute risks breaking the bond between both nations. And addressing the tension, Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk noted that both nations must prevent historical emotions from destroying their solidarity. A prolonged conflict, Tusk warned, ultimately only serves the strategic interests of Moscow. So as said, politics is about symbols, but this time it could be different. Because history shows that even the deepest historical wounds can be managed through active cooperation. A precedent clearly seen in the journey of Polish-German reconciliation. The Ukrainian Insurgent Army will always remain a deeply divisive symbol. Yet, the shared security of both nations today depends on managing this historical pain together, rather than allowing the past to shatter their alliance. In Europe, there are many countries that historically were fighting with each other, but now they are able to cooperate. France and Germany is a good example. What do you think helped them to rebuild that relationship? Let me know what you think and see you tomorrow.